guys, welcome back to She Knows. We have the hilarious Todd Chrisley in the house. Hello, Todd.
Hello, how are you?
With season 2 in the works, season 3 coming, how have you seen the show progress and how has life changed?
The show just kind of continues, you know, everyday life for us. I mean, it's what we do, and that's what the show's about. So at the end of the day, we don't change what we're doing. So whether it's season 2, season 3, or season 10, it's still going to be about what we're doing in our lives and the things that we deal with every day. Social media is huge right now, and I can remember when this show first started in first season, that I was told you have to do Twitter, and I'd never used social media in my life, and would get on to my kids for it. And I said, well, no, I'll just let one of the kids do it for me. They're like, no, you have to do it yourself. So they told me, you hashtag Chrisley Knows Best. So when I did my first tweet, I spelled out hashtag Chrisley Knows Best. And so Savannah came running. She said, Daddy, you're not that dumb. You're just not that dumb. I said, what? I did the hashtag. You don't spell it out. It's the pound sign. So, I'm gotten much better with that now. I mean, I'm up to like almost 82,000 followers. And, people will tweet, it's not really Todd that's responding to you. He has someone doing this. I respond to every tweet that comes my way.
No one manages your stuff.
No one manages my social media at all, because I want to be able to interact with the folks that are taking the time to send me the question, and I want to give them a real response.
Definitely.
So if you send me something rude, I will probably respond to you in like kind. But if you're kind, I will respond to you that way.
Nice. And so I heard you might have more followers than some of your children.
I do actually have more followers on Twitter than all of my children.
Oh my God.
But I think Savannah and Chase both have me on Instagram, but I don't do Instagram a lot. I'm just now learning that. Mm-hmm. So now, of course, they won't teach me how to do it because they don't want me to get a bigger number than what they have, because it's all numbers games in our family.
Got it. And was it different starting at first with cameras in your house when you kind of had that privacy, and now when you're filming, you essentially don't? How does that?
I think that first season, it was new, it was fun, it was, we loved the people that we work with, our camera crew and our sound folks and, our producers. And so we've got a great group of people. So I think first season was like so much fun because it was new. But then second season rolled in, and then you start feeling like, I don't want, I need 5 minutes. I need to do this. And I tell the kids, sorry, that's not what you signed up for.
Nice.
You signed up for this. You have a contract, and it says that you're going to do A, B, and C, and you need to honor your contract.
Do you watch the episodes, actually?
I don't watch the episodes, and people say, well, how do you know what they're putting out there? Because I trust the producers that I work with.
Wow.
I've watched some of the stuff in first season, and I lived it. I filmed it. I lived it. I know what the outcome's going to be, and so there's no reason for me to watch it. And I hate watching myself on television.
The burning question I have is, what does Grandma Faye think about all of this stuff? Like, how is she doing?
I don't even know what I think about Grandma Faye at this point. We lost my dad in 2012, which was one of the worst things that we've ever dealt with in our life. My mother is just a very strong woman, and here I was falling apart, and my brother was falling apart, and she was lifting us up. And then the show came up. We had this opportunity for the show, and then when I started kind of bringing her into it, now she says, well, people were talking about my show the other day. And I said, wait a minute, whose show? She said, my show. I said, Mom, it's not your show. And she said, well, I have a lot of people that like me as good as they do you, because I read Tweeter.
Tweeter?
And I said, it's Twitter. She said, well, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, I read it, and I read Facebook. And I'm like, oh my God, it's 70, she's doing this.
Oh, I love her.
And so she now texts with us and whatever. I'm like, what 70-year-old is actually texting, tweeting, and doing Facebook, which I've never done Facebook in my life. But so she's ahead of me in that curve. So I think that it's been a very positive experience for her, because people are very kind to her when they come up to her and they say, are you Todd's mom? And I said, you notice they're saying, are you Todd's mom? She said, they know me. So, we're blessed, because, how many times in your life do you get to have your family all working on the same common goal, and to see each other every day, and to work for a common cause?
Yeah, not often.
Not many people get that opportunity, so for that, we're blessed.
That is amazing. And how's Julie? How is your wife doing?
Julie's doing great. Julie's 2 years out from, she's a cancer survivor, breast cancer. And so she's 2 years out now, and she's doing great. You know, she's an excellent mother, excellent, you know, wife, friend. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that there's very few of my Julie.
Yeah, no.
There's very few of my Julie.
There's very few of you guys together. And I think that's another thing that resonates with people. It's just a very solid relationship.
You know, listen, we have our ups and downs. You know, we don't get along every day. I mean, I like today. I mean, she was like ready for me to get out of the house because, you know, we'd all flown back in last night from Orlando, and, you know, he had all this luggage around, and I'm trying to find what I'm supposed to be wearing today for these 3 things that I'm doing. And I'm asking her to help me do something, and Chloe's running around with a curling iron trying to curl her hair.
Oh, gosh.
And, you know, Grayson's with an Xbox, and Chase is laying in the bed because he just got here last night. And I'm yelling, you know, why can't anyone help me?
Yeah.
And Judy said, oh, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help get you out of here.
Yeah.
So, you know, she stopped what she was doing, got my stuff together, and got me in the car, and now she's having a moment to herself.
Relaxing. That's amazing. So season 3 is about to come. You're start filming in January. You have the rest of season 2 to see. Do you have a couple highlights you're excited for viewers to see?
I haven't seen any of the episodes. I have been told that the California episode is absolutely hilarious.
Great.
And I can tell you that that's an episode that my mother just goes against everything that I've ever said in life. You're blessed to even have a first season, but then to have a second, you're like, oh yeah, that's great. But then to have a third, and to know that USA has been so good and so kind to our family, and they truly look out for what's in the best interest of us, and they don't put things out there that we're not in agreement to. So I think that we're blessed to have a third season. I hope that everyone tunes in. I hope our fan base grows, and I hope that there's many more people that decide to take a ride on the crazy train with the Chrisleys.
I'm there. I'm right there. So guys, tune in every Tuesdays at 10, 9 Central on the USA Network.